Hello, everyone, and welcome to the DRMC, where you're going to be watching our Extreme Fever Semi Virus Busters League between Doc and Swang. My name is Savage Octagon, and before we get started, I have a couple of exciting things to mention. On Friday, this upcoming Friday, is going to be the finals of this Extreme Fever League, followed by on Saturday, our Speed SNES tournament. And on Sunday, you'll see our Kansas City versus tournament. Yes, the first of our regionals of this season. So very, very exciting stuff. So please come join us all weekend on the DRMC. As you can see on our bracket, we've got our top four players. And of course, our number two Ibar is already headed to those finals. Speaking of someone who's been in finals himself, I have a very, very special commentary guest tonight, PanbanRichard. Panban, how are you doing?
Hey, Savage. Hey, everyone here at the Dr. Mario MC. I am doing wonderful, and I'm looking forward to watching this match.
Yeah, Swang and Doc, they've both done extremely well, not only in Virus Busters League, but of course at our recent championships at Torg. We know that Doc was part of the top eight. And of course, you know a little bit about what happened with Swang.
Yeah, I might have been there. I think I was there. I think I was there and experienced it firsthand, actually. Yeah, he kind of beat me, and he made the back-to-back championship run. So, Swang is very much a very strong player, and so is Dog for that matter. They're both really, really good, and you just never know what will happen in these Dr. Mario matches.
Exactly. And of course, Doc took me out during the Torg tournament, so I know just exactly how good he is. Now, you're getting so much love in the chat there, Richard. So tell us a little bit about the format of the match we're about to see. What's the
Okay,
levels? How do we know if someone's going to win?
yes, so for Virus Buster League, how the matchups go up here for the brackets here, essentially, they are all first to two sets, and a set is comprised of whoever gets to the first of three crowns. Gameplay is kept on level 14, which should be a little bit familiar to folks who have seen the live tournaments in the past, but also the speed is a medium to account for the delay for the inputs that is experienced online. So all online play, we play on medium to account for that. And that's essentially what Swang and Dog will be going up to. Whoever gets to first to two sets essentially of three, best of three.
Excellent. And of course, we have had basically sweeps so far during these playoffs, except for the Crimson Betty B match. And of course, Betty falling to Ibar there last week. But this looks to be very, very exciting. I love both of these players. And do we have them up yet? I think we're all ready to go.
Oh man, I'm ready to see this. Oh, they are up, they are ready, they are on the start screen.
Very exciting. Of course, we're going to see Swang on your left hand side and Doc on your right. Swang is ready. We're looking for a ready in the chat from Doc, I believe. And as soon as you see those clapping hands, you do know that your opponent is ready.
Yes, that is a very customary activity that's done on Switch in general. For those who have played on Switch online, you are allowed to do the clap by pushing the right thumbstick, I believe, on your Switch controller.
Hmm. Exactly. And as soon as you see that from your opponent as well, you are set to go.
Ah, yes. The
Ooh,
the
the moments
anticipation.
before the moments before you play. Exactly. I think we're negotiating some things with the sound on stream. Swang, I think, loves to listen to the commentary, but that means he can also hear the music doubling through his stream. So,
Yeah,
hi there,
so
Swang.
hey, Swang. uh, yeah. I'm glad that Swang is able to listen to the commentary just fine while he plays, but I guess for me that was like a huge adjustment for me when I was playing on stage back like 2 weeks ago. Like holy smokes, that was a lot to adjust to. So power to him for being able to work through that actually.
Exactly. I have never listened to commentary while I played just for that reason. I think it would really throw me off. I mean, when I was playing, I was on DRMC2 and I couldn't hear over the PA, but every so often I could hear something like, oh, and Savage, blah, blah, blah. And then I would just have to just completely block it out. But yeah, you were on that main stage. I can only imagine.
Yeah, like it was yeah, like DRMC2 the whole Saturday and then going up on stage with Snipe first to hear the commentary, like, oh, well, this is different. This is level to adjust to, like, right away. But yeah,
Yeah.
so like, yeah, yeah.
And let's
Oh,
see, they are playing on chill there, and we are off.
all right. I am seeing some setups right away with Swang right over here. Okay, and Doc also following in kind. I do appreciate how both players are getting into the combo setups right away. Very important in the early game.
Mm-hmm, exactly. And that can really spell how the match can go sometimes. And both of them ended up with a blue-yellow combo down the right-hand side of the board. Nice triple there from Doc.
Yeah, that was a fantastic triple that he navigated around there with Swang's garbage attack. A key to versus when it comes to the garbage that comes in is that not only do you have to navigate your opponent's garbage, but also see if you can utilize the opponent's garbage to your advantage by doing your own attacks.
Mm, I like this from Doc. A nice cascade down the left-hand side of the board. But
Oh,
wow, that combo from Swang! Wow.
jeez! Holy smokes, both players are putting it in right away from the get-go. Holy smokes.
Yeah, and the thing is though, the center of Doc's board is up high. Ooh, that was a nice micro adjustment from him to make sure that he didn't block off that board. But taking those yellows out horizontally did lower the top layer a little bit, but we're gonna have to see how he can navigate that right-hand side.
Yes, horizontals are definitely the name of the game when it comes to getting to reducing your stack, especially because you have more liberation with your horizontal plays as opposed to verticals because of how dangerously high your stack is.
Hmm. Nice combo there from Swang, clearing out a bunch of just pill halves there. Not much to worry about.
Meanwhile, Doc here showing some good defense with Swang's very aggressive offense right now. Seeing him setting up the nice play with
Oh,
Doc.
wow.
Ooh,
Oof,
well
very nice.
done, well done. Holy smokes.
And blocking off something that Swang potentially had going on in column 5 with the blues there, changing that up a little bit. Wow, Swang's must have something big cooking. Honestly, I'm nervous
Oh.
about what's going to happen when this falls.
There
Oh, it's going
appears
to
to
be
be something being said.
oh.
Yeah, super sweet tea right there.
That was a
There it
super
is.
sweet tea. I love to see that. And
Oh
of course,
man.
Doc's still up very high. It's 29 to 40, advantage Swang.
Yes, but Swang was able to counter with his own L, yeah, right there, and following up with the stun lock situation. Can he get in the third? Not quite, but he had the right idea there. So that was like a really good choice that Doc had made there.
And of course, if you're joining us for the first time and you don't know what stun locking is, if you can get multiple combos in before the next player can drop their pill, that means that they're going to be suffering through a couple of combos in a row in the exact same columns, and that could really mess up your board.
100%, 100%. Very much essential for versus play. And as we're seeing here, Doc trying to navigate. Oh! Swung with another combo. Holy smokes, that sends the quad. And another back-to-back right over here. Oh my goodness, what?
Oh,
Swung. Holy smokes, Doc has a lot to work through to get through this, but he is still hanging in there.
yeah, it's outstanding how much Doc can stay alive, and especially the speed continues to increase far more rapidly than it does when you're playing the game casually, or it certainly feels that way. But wow, Swan has a commanding lead here, 13 to 38, and Doc is really just in a state of garbage management right now. But nice
Yes,
combo there.
very nice combo, especially at that high of a level. Like, holy smokes, here we go. Doc still surviving just now, trying to see if he could get a combo in. Nice L right there. Here we go. Sends over the garbage to slow Swang down a little bit. And following up, let's see how Swang responds with a triple. And oh man, this is some very nice defense that Doc is surviving over here.
Right. And you see Swang over on the bottom. I think he's setting up for a horizontal with these yellows. Actually, he's just setting on what he loves to say as plans on plans on plans, stacks on stacks on stacks.
And we just see that plan in action. Oh my gosh, that's a quad right there. Oh, yes, there we go. And yeah, Doc's still able to manage just fine at this high of a board with this like amount of like offense being sent over. Oh man, here we go. Oh no, no,
And it's
wait!
not
Oh!
yeah, that column 4 probably should have managed to switch that pill upside down, but we are already into game 2.
All right, here we go. All right, looks like Swang's going to be setting up with a horizontal setup over here with the red piece over there. Usually that's like a good idea if you don't see any placement for a color that you don't see for a virus. Going for a horizontal is usually a good idea to utilize the capsule that isn't there for the colors.
Hmm. So far, this is Huang's first combo. We saw Doc with a couple of combos there. Now Doc's entire top line is essentially blue and yellow, except for a little bit of this garbage there. He's going to have to clean off to create diversity as well as manage his combo game.
Yeah, if any red pills comes in, he's going to have to use those as a sort of like a springboard to a combo as he does the sweet tea follow up with a
Hmm.
trip. That is well done. Well done by Doc with that combo.
Yeah, we just hope that some more blue and yellow is coming along his way. Really glad that the double red didn't show up there for Swang, because that's going to be a monster combo across the top if it had been. Really nice
Yeah.
long horizontal.
It looks like he adjusts his jets do like a double on the right side, and he's gonna do another double on the right side, and he might. Oh, it looks like he broke off the red yellow to make it a stun lock, but that's okay. It's still important to clear as much of your board as possible at this point in the game.
Hmm. And now Swang has a little bit of an advantage, 39 to 41 for Doc, but Doc keeping a very even top line. This game is a very different story from the last one, where already at this point, Doc was blocked off on the right. But we're seeing good moves here, and let's see Swang building up some combo plans. Ooh, wrecked
Oh,
by Doc.
oh,
Oh!
that. Oh,
Let's go for Swang!
hey!
Oh, and Doc takes his first crown. Whew.
Holy smokes! Well played, well played. A match can just go quickly, just like that. Like, man, both players
Exactly.
really showing their aggression, just like that.
Mm. And we see right away Swang was setting up some plans there for
Yeah.
something. Didn't quite make a combo out of it, but there he goes. He gets an offset fat log.
Well done, well done. Meanwhile, I see Doc here is trying to set up like a horizontal with that yellow with the reds on top there in the
Who's?
fourth column, but Swang with the back-to-back doubles over there, and a sweet tea response from Doc.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And another combo from Doc. Very nicely done here. It looks like he might be trying to leave the possibility for the horizontal yellows open there in the top of the board. But getting up really high.
Yeah, it's getting a little dicey here, but it looks like if Doc
Oh,
can get the yellow horizontal in, which he is going to commit to, and get the triple with that
nice.
play. Wonderful, wonderful move by Doc.
Wow, outstanding. And his control of the DAS is very, very good at these high speeds.
Yeah, like to maintain that control on at the top of the bottle there is very essential for versus play, and to see Doc remain his composure as he navigates through the top of his board with the garbage is wonderful to see.
Yeah, definitely. And we have a 10 virus lead from Swang here. Nice double horizontal combo. Trying to work out here what column 2 is going to be doing. Looks like he's taking these down horizontally bit by bit.
Beautiful triple from Doc following into a sweet tea. So we got the triple leading to the double and followed up with another double. Swang, meanwhile, trying to see if he could make that yellow horizontal to a combo, but Doc is trying to see if he could prevent that from
Mm.
happening and plugs the fourth column to prevent Swang from using it.
Yes, very nicely done. Swang is able to drop into a horizontal, but situation is still pretty blocked off. Manages to get a combo out of it and gets himself out of danger with that situation by dropping that garbage horizontally.
And it looks like he's setting up for his horizontal triple quad, actually. Yep, there's the red underneath
Oh,
on the seventh
wow.
column there.
Oh,
And
oh.
that was enough to call the crown. 2-1 for Swang.
Mm-hmm. And you see that on columns 1 and 2 for Doc, that blue yellow spinning just the wrong way.
Yeah.
And they both dealt with that opening pill differently in this fourth crown. You saw that Doc took the easy clear, while right away, Swang was going to set up for those combos.
Yeah, it really depends on like how you're feeling, whether you feel like you want to
Mm,
be extra aggressive or if you just want to like go for the quick clears. Like it also depends on how you're feeling your opponent and how they've been playing. So it could be possible that that might have been like why Swang just wants to go extra aggressive this time around.
yeah, exactly. If he can get that quick top out, that'll be outstanding. Now, being able to stand up a red in the right way right now for Swang would mean a nice combo there, but he does have quite a bit of garbage there at the top of that bottle, whereas actually Doc's board pretty clean.
Yeah, I think he was trying to aim for the triple where the yellow garbage was supposed to be. He changes it to a double combo, so he managed to clear that garbage just fine and follows it up with a triple. Ay, ay, ay.
But it
And
does.
it the charity combo though. Holy smokes. Well done, well done. Setups are very
it's
important to get those charities.
it's so nice when that happens, honestly. Because otherwise you're usually yelling at the screen when someone combos you. But wow, really nice combo there from Doc. Beautiful triple.
Huang was able to defend just fine by doing the clear from the fifth to the second to do the double, and leads into like back-to-back doubles right over there. I see why he put the double blues there, but it looks like he converted it to a yellow-red to combat Dog's like back-to-back doubles. That blue setup for the yep, he goes for it and gets the double just fine. Meanwhile, Dog responds with the double of his own.
And Doc's top line looking very safe here. He's going to want to build up a nice cushion of pill halves so that he can start those combos going. Notice this red-yellow going to be perfect for that. Drops a quick combo, and there we go. 5 virus lead against Swamp.
Yeah, Swang was in a bit of a dicey scenario there with how the garbage was falling, but he was able to convert the garbage into that triple with the horizontal leading into it. It was a bit of a very risky play there that he was able to convert into a combo just fine.
And you see Swang trying still to build those combos. He does build one down the center. Now, of course, his left and right hand side, a little bit dicey here. Left looking a little bit better than the right, of course, with those triple yellows there lined up. But he does have a bit of a stoplight situation in column 8.
Yeah, stoplights are always something that are always rough to navigate around, especially if you find yourself in the later game when the speed doesn't want to cooperate with how you want to clear up the stoplight, then I feel like that stoplight is definitely going to be a huge issue if Swang doesn't clear that up soon.
Get some garbage taken out by Doc's combo there. Another combo from Doc. Ooh, messing up the potential for clearing those blues horizontally. A yellow-red would be perfect for Swang right now.
Oh, it doesn't look like he commits to it though, which is okay. Sometimes you need to clear things up in order to clear your head up a little bit as well. But he manages to convert it into a double, which any combo is good, especially when you're at this high of a board.
And over on Doc's side, we see him thinking about making that prioritization of, am I trying to do quick clears or am I trying to make sure the combos are still coming? Because with a player like Plong, you can't let up. Even though you see that board health not being good, look at that giant combo from Swang down the center of the board.
Yes, like Swang, I've experienced firsthand. He definitely knows how to counter out of scenarios like this very quickly. And if he sees that he's in trouble, he will make sure to get out of there as soon as possible while attacking you at the same time.
Exactly. Nice drop, sideways sweet tea for Doc there. Almost cutting off Swang's entire left-hand side. That would be very tough to navigate. But Swang manages to make a nice combo, but Doc has a quad on top of that.
Yes, I think like Doc, the game plan is to try to get a lot more stronger combos because the wider the spread of the combos, the more coverage you get with your attacks. And at this high of a board health for Swang, that would cause a lot of damage if he continues doing those attacks.
Definitely. We got a combo opportunity there from Doc. He takes it. And of course, if Doc's able to get a triple or quad, one of those garbage pieces is bound to fall in the center of the bottle, which would cause a lot of trouble for Swang. But look at that. Swang really digging out of that.
And able to get a double out of that to boot. Like, again, there's a reason why he is the champion right now. He is able to find himself in these scenarios, maintain composure, and still be able to build out of it. But, man, that's a lot of red-yellow setups here on Doc's side. And it looks like it's going to lend itself to combos in its own. Oh, charity combo from Doc to Swang.
Oof. I love that terminology, charity combo. Definitely going to have to steal that. Now, you see in Doc's columns 6 and 7, I believe that red-yellow started as a misdrop, but he turned it into some amazing combos, and everything's set up very nicely here. Drop combos in a row.
Yes, yes. And I also do like how Doc was able to still maintain his composure, still realize that even though his seventh column was filled all the way close to the top there, he was still able to focus on the aim of the game, which is to clear down and attack in the process, which is very important for versus play.
Now he's in a little bit of a stun lock situation, but luckily Swang's attacks did not clear out the potential combo that Doc had. So now we'll watch Doc working for another combo, very nicely done. Needs some blue to take care of that column 6 and 7 to see where that plan is going to go.
Yeah, I think I see what Doc was trying to do there to try to clear the yellow horizontal, but realizes that that might take a little bit too much resources, so he decides to clear it up altogether and try to vertical clear it instead.
And now Doc trying to set up the red horizontal, the yellow will drop down, and yes, he's gonna make a gigantic clear in column 6.
Wonderful, wonderful quad.
Woo! Wow.
Yes. Now that's the perfect example of using the garbage I sent to you to your advantage. Wonderful
But he
play.
tripled himself. But it clears viruses. Very nice.
Oh, this is wonderful. This is some wonderful defense I'm seeing from Doc. Like, I think there's been an adjustment he made in his game recently, like from Torg.
I know. This is outstanding play, seriously. And a nice combo to clear out that penultimate virus. What I would be doing now is I would be using umbrella strats. I'd be trying to cover those columns up as much as I possibly could, but luckily the stun lock is coming. It's coming in 2 columns that are not gonna hurt this clear.
Oh! Well played by Doc. Oh, 2-2. Man, Doc has improved so much.
That was a fantastic swag game. Oh my gosh. All right, and we're already back and running.
All right. Holy smokes. Like, to see, like, I played Doc a lot in the past. I played Betty a lot in the past, and the Virus Buster League is a wonderful place to, like, see how much you can improve and adjust your skills, and to see it in the playstyles of both, like, players such as Doc and Betty is just wonderful to see. Like, if you haven't seen the matchup with Ibar and Betty from last week, I definitely recommend seeing it after this matchup, of course.
Of course, you should stick around with us, but
yes,
exactly. And of course, a new season of Virus Busters is going to be starting up. Signups are going to happen as soon as finals are over, and that season will run from January to March. So back to this game, we've got a little bit of damage here on Doc's side, columns 2 and 3, but a red-yellow from underneath would be perfect if he can manage to swing it.
And I liked how he was able to reverse, like, to adjust to Swang's, like, very aggressive, like, start game there on the right side of his bottle. And he was able to get the red-yellow just fine. Swang, in the meantime, it looks like he's trying to go for multiple horizontal setups here, but the pills that are coming in aren't quite giving him the pieces that he needs, but he's able to get a quad just fine with the sweet tea, so there we go. The bottle provides.
Ooh, and sending a quad to Doc, but not as dangerous of a quad as it could have been. I don't know. It doesn't look too terrible, although blocking off that column 7, not fantastic.
Yeah, I do also appreciate how Doc has been keeping calm with his movements. Usually when combos come in, essentially you kind of have like a bit of a hesitation and whatnot, but jeez, like, see the fact that like Doc is able to maintain his play. Yeah, like to see that amount of barrage, but to also maintain composure is a skill in itself. So I'm glad that Doc has been able to show that style of his gameplay here.
Now, Doc has about a 6 virus lead here on Swang. Nice combo opportunity there, a triple for Doc. And still a little bit of troubling garbage there on column 1, but looking really nice. Swang has just a ton going on in the center of the bottle. Not a ton of obvious combos right now, but we know Swang, he's going to be working on it.
He'll find a way. He'll find a way. Meanwhile, I'm looking here, because, like, oh man, this board health is looking really nice for Doc right now, and he's still maintaining the back-to-back 2s, which I think is what's slowing Swang down with his combo setups. Like, Doc is able to counter or block off a lot of Swang's like combo setups by just sending multiple 2s back-to-back.
Yeah, and that's a really interesting thing. It's like, we know that certainly in the speed game, quads as many combos as you can possibly get. That's what you want to do. But actually, in the versus game, it might be argued that you just want to get quick doubles over and over again.
Yes, it's very much like a scenario. Sometimes you might want to go for the quads, or sometimes you want to go for the quick doubles. But usually, generally good safe options to go for the quick combos, back-to-back double combos, which is what Doc has committed to. Has been doing well for his game so far in this first of 3 sets.
Mm-hmm. And we have swung with a vertical into a horizontal there, taking down the left-hand side of the board, looking very good.
Meanwhile, I think the garbage now it looks like Swang's garbage is starting to affect Doc's setups this time. So
Mm-hmm.
now Swang is trying to turn up the aggression here, and a lot of Doc's setups have been blocked by the right garbage at the right time by Swang, and falling forward, it looks like Doc is starting to pick up some. No, Swang's starting to pick up some tempo right now. Um, when you're in the zone with the stun locks, that zone is a beautiful feeling to be in because when you're in, and you start doing like stun locks tenfold until when you're in the receiving end of that, you gotta like counter with a combo right away to stop that tempo.
Yeah, exactly. You have to make sure that it comes in on just the right frame in order to stop that stun lock. But yes, when you're stun locking someone, it is a beautiful feeling, even if you know you're causing your opponent pain.
uh, it, oh my gosh, I could go on and on about stun locks, but that'll be for another stream. Regardless, we're gonna keep on going here as Doc needs to demonstrate some good defense right now as he's setting up for combos to accommodate the defense play here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and some of the issue earlier in Doc's game was that he had managed to bring his board down so far, and the combos added a bunch of time, not just necessarily garbage halves, but ooh, you see Doc struggling with the speed there. Ooh, a nice combo up top.
Oh no.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh. Uh-oh. This might not end
Yeah.
well. No!
No. Okay.
That was a
And
valiant effort by Doc.
I know, and Swang takes that first set. I mean, if they all go that way, like, think of how much Dr. Mario will all have, friends.
I'm ready to see some more action. Oh my gosh, these two had some really close matchups so far. Both well, very much representing their top 8 positions from 2 weeks ago.
And we're letting these players take a quick breather. We have, of course, you see Swang has the crown there at the bottom, thanks to our amazing restreamer, D Dave, for making this all look so good. And of course, we'll see the clapping hands when they are ready.
Oh, that was such a close matchup, though. Like, Doc was so on point with the aggression and covered up a lot of Swang setups. But here we go. Both players are ready, and we're now starting off set 2.
All right. Cool. And we see that Doc's play was a little bit slower there off the starting line than Swang. So Swang was able to get in that first combo.
But he still had the right idea of still going for the combo. So the idea was there to still be aggressive right from the get-go. Swang here with a trip to see if he could cover a bit of Doc setups, and he does! Oh! Oh no, and it follows up with another. The stun lock gets it! Oh!
See, I think that red-blue on columns 3 and 4, 4 and 5 was troubling for Doc. I think that was the beginning of the end there. Ooh, interesting top line for both players. Look at this long combo that both of them do. Doc did a long horizontal, and both of them sending garbage at the same time.
Yeah, Swang was able to convert that into a triple sweet tea. So, but Doc with a nice conversion of Swang's garbage. Meanwhile, Swang just delivers the quad because he just feels like it.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Why not? Oh gosh, and here comes the back-to-back. Like, quads are very much like of course they're the strongest, but they're even more effective when it comes to the top of the bottle there, because that's how you're gonna get those quick top outs. We've seen in the last crown, and I've experienced it personally. It is so quick. It could just happen just like that.
Ooh, and of course, Doc getting the charity clear. Swang sending him the material to get that, and another combo already from Doc.
Oh
wow! Giant combo from Swang there, and another one. Wow.
I respect the fat log in the combo there. Like it like you don't really have to do it. Like it doesn't add to the damage, but for the style, I appreciate that.
Ooh, but
Meanwhile,
Doc with a lot of quick combos. Very nice. Had all the setups for that.
yes, it looks like he's starting to utilize the garbage that he received from all that damage from Swang to his advantage, and it looks like it's starting to clean up his board quite a bit here. Meanwhile, Swang starts to go with more of his aggressive game right here, breaks off the charity clear on Doc's side, and things are looking very even in terms of the amount of resources that they have to attack.
Now we have both of them having big combo opportunities. Swang just taking down a giant quad, but not doing as much damage as he could have. Doc able to make a combo right off of that.
Yes. Having the combo to counter a quad is enough to sort of like slow your opponent's tempo a bit. Like even though it may not be able to affect their board much, being able to affect their mindset as they're going for the attacks there is enough to sort of like bring the pace down to your side.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Now, Doc getting a combo blocked off there by Swang.
Yes.
Oof.
Very nice tuck by Doc, which leads to a very beautiful clear, which led into a trip, and follows up with a double. Well played, well played. Both like boards are looking pretty much even right now, as Doc is trying to set up for a fat log here, but the reds allowing the combos to come through for both players, but it becomes a charity combo on Doc's side. Oh.
Oh, these are so good.
Yeah, Swang.
Myself.
I always love watching Dr. Mario matches like this to see the amount of skill and play from both these players and the amount of growth and adjustments. Like this, for example,
Whoa.
like
Oh
holy smokes, Swang was able to adjust the garbage as he does and makes the double and the triple. Meanwhile, Doc was able to respond just fine with his own combos here. So both players very much reading each other's attacks and responding and adjusting accordingly for their own boards.
These are getting dirty. Like, so many combos going back and forth. This is amazing.
This is pretty much what we call one of them slugfests, I'm pretty sure.
Doc able to clear that garbage off on the left-hand side. Ooh, kind of wrecks some opportunity for combos for Swang, though. Swang is building up platforms now to make sure those garbage can fall quickly and maybe make combos. There we go. Wow, a nice triple there.
Swang has been committing himself a lot to horizontal starters there, and because of how wide horizontals are, as much as I love horizontal plays myself, sometimes they leave yourself to a little bit more vulnerability to attacks, but oh my gosh, Swang with the back-to-back doubles, which leads to the crown! Oh, we're now up 2-0 for Swang. And I think this could be match crown for Swang if he could win this match right here.
Yeah, and of course, we want to see as many deciders as we possibly can.
Very much so.
Tea there from Doc.
Yes, yes. So there's a little bit of a struggle on that right side of the bottle, though, but it looks like he's kind of... Oh, no, the quad. Uh-oh. This might be a little bit rough to navigate, but I think Doc just needs to get the yellow... Oh,
no! Yeah, and there we go. Set 2. And that is the match taken by Swang. Oh, we have a good sportsmanship there with both players clapping at one another. And so now, with that, you see Swang is moving on to the finals opposite Ibar, the 1 seed versus the 2 seed.
Oh, that finals is going to be really, really good. I'm curious to see how Swang's aggression will go with Ibar's wonderful defensive plays. So that's going to be a matchup to look up to. But well done to both players, Swang and Doc. Well done for putting on a great show for all of us here at the Virus Buster League here at Dr. Mario Championships.
Yes. And thank you so much to my co-commentator, PanbanRichard. Everyone in the chat, please give so much hype. This is his first time on the mic, and I hope you agree. He did an outstanding job.
Oh, thank you, Savage, and thank you, everybody. I was happy to do some commentary on the broadcast for once, so thank you all for inviting me, and I very much appreciate the hospitality.
Of course. And of course, Thank you to our restreamer the day for making everything look so good, and thank you to Doc for not only being an outstanding competitor but for running Virus Busters League. So of course, please stay tuned for those announcements in the announcements chat of all the events that are going on next week. Thank you for joining us, and until we see you again, take your vitamins.